So together, we implore the Akhenathi clan and the Thunlaka clan to let go of your past grievances and to join forces to face a very insidious and deadly enemy.
Leave it to an outsider to show us how wrong that we've been. Arnrock Vistakanathi says, indeed, perhaps we were wrong.
So do we want to go to Caer-Dineval then? Since it's not, I think it's the closest place of note to us right now.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Sure.
All right, we're all here. Let's get into the recap first. So last session. So after an arduous encounter with the dreaded Winterclaw Owlbear, the party stood victorious but tired, accompanied by Arn Rockfist Takanathi and their newest companion, the drow wizard Tarinthia Vraylin. Upon searching the bodies of the Duergar who had been following them, Tarinthia finds some pieces of paper, which she quickly glances at before quietly shoving them in her pack and hoping nobody catches notice. With the corpse of the owlbear in tow, the party returns to Sky Tower Shelter to rest and recover before their meeting between the two clans, which will take place the next day at Jotun Summit. At the summit, Jin settles the high emotions of everyone present long enough to give a rousing speech, forcing them to all look inward, and seals the deal by consulting Kavaki the Ramlord, god of the Goliaths. With the feud settled and the tribes now united by marriage, the group turns their attention to the next issue at hand, a pending Duergar attack on Bryn Shander. Jin conducted a divine ritual to contact Deep Duerra, the goddess of the Duergar, to obtain information about what the Sunblight clan has planned. The ritual is successful, and Deep Duerra reveals that Xardarok Sunblight, who has been gathering the cursed black ice known as Chardalyn, has used it to forge some kind of devastating weapon, which he intends to unleash on the 10 towns on the day of the midwinter. With only a few days remaining until the attack, Jin warns Telarch back in Bryn Shander, and the party appeals to the Goliath for Griffin transportation to Caer-Dineval in hopes of finding the last known cell of Duergar hiding out in the 10 towns and eliminating them. And that is where we pick up as you guys make your way to Caer-Dineval. You departed Sky Tower Shelter by Griffin on 27th Hammer and knew it would take a full day to reach Caer-Dineval, so you will basically begin your day on 28th Hammer in Caer-Dineval.
So we have 2 more days into this attack? Is that what it is?
You have all of today, 28, 29, and 30, and the day after is the midwinter.
So we're in Caer-Dineval right now.
Yeah, so I'll move to the Caer-Dineval map.
Yeah, I don't know how the calendar works yet.
Yeah, I'll reshare it at some point. It's just the Forgotten Realms on the calendar. Arpdos. Okay.
We're huge.
So you arrive in Caer-Dineval the morning of 28 Hammer.
Do you want to go straight for the Duergar or go to the castle first?
Is this the place that had the guys that we made a deal with and like?
Yes, the cult of. Was it Leviticus? Do they follow Leviticus?
Yes.
Or...
Yep. So the first time that you guys visited this town, yeah, you found out that a group known as the Cult of the Black Sword, who worship Levistus,
Levistus, okay.
Yeah, he's an archdevil.
Wait, then which one is the one who's pretending to be Deep Duerra?
Asmodeus.
Okay, gotcha.
They don't worship him, right? They don't like the Duergar.
Right.
The archdevils don't. I mean, they're in competition with each other, right? So it's kind of like a proxy war. So this cult follows Levistus, who's the Lord of Stygia, and is trying to undermine Asmodeus to further his own ends. So you found out that they had taken over the care of Caer-Dineval and were holding the speaker, Krennic Seaver, hostage, and still kind of using him as a puppet now to sign documents and whatever else. They had taken over the care, and you also found out that one of the wizards from the Arcane Brotherhood was not really a part of the cult, but with them. They were helping her, Avarice, the albino tiefling. You also went to the Uphill Climb, which was a tavern where you met with the tavern keeper there, who talked about how a lot of people had left Caer-Dineval, the town, because ever since the lake froze over and the ferry from East Haven stopped coming around, business was not good. They weren't getting travelers, especially with the endless winter. You also learned that Dinev's Rest, which was the old inn, had been abandoned and closed up. The owners had left Caer-Dineval because, again, lack of business. And that was about the extent of it. You guys did meet Kadroth, who Jen had tried to contact, or did contact with sending when you were in the mountains.
For all the help it did us. All the good it was.
So he is leading this cult. He's a male tiefling.
And he doesn't like avarice.
I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah,
You guys are dealing with cults now? I thought.
Not by my choice, but what did they offer us? I don't remember. Oh, they offered us information on the Duergar. I don't actually remember what information we got from Kadroth. Although we got a lot of information from their soothsayer.
And what information did he tell you?
I think we already passed along most of what she told us
Oh, okay.
to you.
Okay.
Basically, all the info that they shared previously about knowing about Zardorak's Sunblight and the fortress location and all those things they
Gotcha.
got from this cult. Yeah. So the cult doesn't like the Duergar. So it's a kind of a pseudo alliance of convenience because the Duergar were a problem, and they agreed to just kind of let the party come and go, and also if they wanted to use the Caer here as a base of operations, which the party did not take advantage of, as long as they were fighting against the Duergar.
Is the Caer like a base? Like a fortress or something?
It's like a castle, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk with your friends to see if they have any information on where this camp could be, or?
So we could do that, or we could fly around with locate creature activated. Are the Griffin Riders willing to stay a bit?
No, it was like a taxi. Remember, you guys don't know how to fly griffins.
Right.
They just dropped you off.
Okay, so they're gone now.
Yeah, it was just a one-way delivery. That was the.
No, I was just wondering
agreement.
if they would be willing to, circle the area for a little bit.
I think while we're in town, we should go.
There were no Griffin. Sorry, just to clarify, there were no Griffin riders. You were carrying.
Oh, it was just okay. So the Griffins just agreed to do it, and
the Goliaths don't ride their Griffins. They're too big.
Oh, I see.
They're hunting companions.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the Griffins wouldn't really be able to carry a Goliath rider very well.
Mhm.
So they carry you guys because you're all medium size or smaller,
Mhm.
and they one-way delivered and dropped you off and then left.
So I think while we're in town here, we should link up with your cult friends, because I remember Jin wanting to
Punch him in the face, yeah.
punch him in the face. Yes, of course. We were trying to warn them or ask them something about the attack. Or
Ask
I'm
him
not sure what you were
if
gonna
he
ask.
knew anything about the weapon, the Chardalyn Weapon, since they've also been, trying to gather information on the Duergar.
Yeah, so
it's possible that they've learned new things.
Yeah, so I think we should do that first, and maybe ask if they have any information where this camp of theirs could be, and then just go from there.
I'd also like to add, I think Mossy was onto something. I think while we're going through the town, we should do so with detect creature active, in case
Locate, but yeah.
In case they're part of me thinks they might be held up in Dinev's Rest, since it was pointed out that it was all boarded up and shut down.
Okay.
It's a good place to hide.
It's a 1 hour spell, and I only have 1 level for a spell slot, so I can use it once. By which I mean we might want to talk with what's his face first, and then toggle it and start moving around.
I feel like if they were in town, they might have. I mean, obviously, I've not been here when you guys were here, but I would assume that if they were going to attack you, they would have did it when you were new to this place and not now, but I mean,
Not
this is just me just guessing.
Yeah, we didn't spend a lot of the time in the town.
Okay.
We went straight. I think we went straight to the tavern, and then straight to the Caer.
Yeah. So the group might have revealed this to Tarinthia last time or in the in-between time, but just to kind of catch her up on kind of the knowledge that the group has about the Duergar activity, their goal is to up to this point has been to locate and collect Chardalyn. That's their primary objective in Icewind Dale, to further their other goals of conquering the north. So the other bases they found, they were in. One was in East Haven, like right in the city, and another one was close to other civilization as well. And the idea is that they're trying to be secret and just use their invisibility to skulk around, find Chardalyn, gather it, ship it back to Sunblight Fortress in order to build this weapon and whatever else they're doing with it.
Okay,
so
that makes more sense then.
Yeah, it's not unusual for them to have somewhere where they would just be hiding out and not attacking, because it's all been leading up to what you now know is a large-scale attack at the heart of the 10 towns.
Yeah, they're like rats.
Like your friend.
You don't call a mouse a rat.
Speaking of friends, I'm thinking on our way to meeting up with your friends, I can have Zoran sort of just fly overhead and have him inform me if he happens to see anything.
Okay, you might want to watch out for was it a crow?
Would a crow attack an owl?
Familiar too.
Was it? They talking about Aberus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crow.
Yeah, also look out for Cyril. He likes to shoot random birds.
Sure do.
Was it random?
Believe me, this is the first time the Zoran would have gotten aimed upon. And judging by his recent miscues in combat, which I'm sure isn't how things normally go, I think he'll be alright.
It's all gonna be net 20s today.
I'm just baiting him.
Saving up.
So you're gonna have him just fly above to scout?
Yeah, yep. Within, the usual, I probably right above us, sort of circling us, I guess.
See invisibility?
I don't believe so.
No, he can't see invisibility. He can see in the dark.
And if you activate your ring, would he be able to?
I mean, I'm the only one that can see it when I activate the ring.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how long see invisibility lasts for.
Yeah, if he has the ring active and he chooses to see through Zoran's eyes, he would lose. He wouldn't be seeing invisibility through Zoran's eyes because he's perceiving through the owl's senses. Okay. And the owl does not have see invisibility.
So where are your friends held up?
They're in that large castle over on the other side of the lake.
Oh, is this the Caer? Guess we should head on over there. Yeah, see invisibility only lasts for an hour, so I don't want to just use it willy-nilly.
Okay, so you guys are going to head over to the Caer.
How does it look does it look different at all from the last time we were here?
Oh, as you approach, it seems to be the same as it was last time. Doesn't look any different to you as it comes into view. You can see the lights of the torches as cultist guards patrol the rampart at the top. As you get closer, a couple of them do stop and look over and kind of eye over your group, and you just hear, "What's your business here?"
I thought these were your friends.
They probably just don't recognize us.
They don't recognize you.
I mean, we've only been here once.
But they were willing to let you stay here, but they don't recognize you.
If you're here to see the speaker, he's sick and not seeing guests. Come back another time.
We're here to see Kadroth. He knows we're coming. Well, does he?
The two guards kind of whisper back and forth, and then the one that was questioning you turns again and goes, What's your name?
Did we have Tamar be the spokesperson last time? I don't think I was.
I feel like we should.
Do you want me to do it?
I feel like we should
No.
have Cyril do it because he is another speaker.
You know what? I think we had Lena shapeshifted.
That's right, I was a dog, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I was a dog when we came into town, and then I changed because you were like, I think we decided that it would be more sense for me to come in as a human and change in the middle.
Okay.
But I did come into town as a dog. Yep.
Yes, I remember us specifically making that choice.
Also, I don't like this guy.
Who? Kadroth?
Yeah.
Do they know that you're the speaker of Goodmead? I mean, maybe if you just say.
Well,
you're
he
here-
wasn't then.
I wasn't.
Well, you
last
are now.
time.
State your name or be gone.
I am Cyril Bruca, speaker of Goodmead.
And you have urgent business.
And you're here to see Kadroth?
That's what speakers do. We talk to each other.
I mean, technically he's not a speaker.
Well, you know what I mean.
They kind of mutter back and forth between the two of them again, the two guards, and finally the guy turns again and says, "All right, Kadroth will see you in his office." And the guards move over and crank the gate open for you. The doors open, and it opens into the wide courtyard that you would have seen last time. This is Terenthia's first time in the Caer at Caer-Dineval. But as the doors open, there's a wide courtyard that looks like it probably used to be a lot more active. There's a couple of bandit-looking stalls and wagons. Off to your right, there's what looks like a stable. You can hear barking and howling of wolves or dogs coming from inside there.
Brilliant.
Straight ahead is the castle itself, which is two double doors. The party knows that Kadroth's office is inside there.
This is a very welcoming environment, I must say.
It is.
Right?
I say it sarcastically.
I do not say right sarcastically. I say it very enthusiastically.
You can leave us. We know the way.
Yeah, they don't come down to follow you or whatever.
Okay.
So.
What do the guards look like, by the way? Are they just like typical like armored guards, or?
Yeah, they're all wearing cold weather clothing, just like everybody else. So you can tell that they have some varying armor on underneath. It doesn't all look like necessarily the highest quality, especially the guys on the ramparts. You get the feeling that these are definitely the mooks, like they're just kind of the grunts. They're stuck up here on guard duty. But the party would tell you that they've seen members of the cult with better weapons and armor inside before. But yeah, the one thing that would stand out if you do get a close look at anybody is that all of them have an amulet around their neck that is made out of Chardalyn and is in the shape of a bent sword. All of them have it.
Did we figure out last time what it did? Did it protect against the effects of Chardalyn or something? I feel like it did something.
I don't think you guys actually got the information on what they did. You did determine that it didn't radiate the same cursed magic as the other black Chardalyn that you found.
Oh.
But I don't think you found out what the purpose of the amulet is.
I believe at the time, at least I assumed that it was just some devil magic, and I was just like, I don't want to get involved with that.
I suppose we should get inside. Are they watching us like carefully, or are they just sort of just like whatever?
They seem to have kind of lost interest once they've let you in.
Oh,
As you
okay.
guys enter the courtyard, they close the gate behind you. They don't seem overly concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys head through the big double doors into the main hall of the Caer, up the staircase, and Lena perfectly remembers exactly how to get to Kadroth's office, so you have no problem navigating right there. As you approach the door, it's closed. You just give a knock, or do you guys just barge in? What would you like to do?
Knock.
So you knock on the door a couple times, and you just hear from inside the voice of Kadroth. Ah, come in! Come in!
Open the door and enter.
So as you guys enter, you remember as Kadroth has made his office in what previously would have been the office of Speaker Cranach Seaver when he was living here properly and not being kept as a prisoner. It's very unlike the rest of the castle, which seems very run down and somber and looking. The office is nice. It's got nice area rugs. He's got a warm fire burning. That was the thing that stood out to you guys last time. He's burning wood in a fire, and yeah, he's got some nice furniture in there. And at the far wall, he has a grand desk set up where he is sitting. And as you come in, he welcomes you. My friends, yes. Welcome back to Caer-Dineval. What can I do for you?
Yeah, well, first of all, you can answer the question that I asked you yesterday without so much equivocating.
Yeah, Jim was very upset with you.
Yes, the question. It might bear repeating. There's been a lot happening recently.
So I told you that we had discovered that the Duergar are planning to attack with a Chardalyn weapon. Is there anything that you know about this?
Oh yes, the attack on Bryn Shander, was it? Unfortunate. Always did like that town. Unfortunately, our interests have largely shifted from this conflict that you're concerned with, and especially as they are not directly threatening the Caer, it's not our immediate concern.
It shifted.
I have
Bryn
some
Shander
bad
falls.
news for you.
If Brenda Shander falls, how soon do you think it'll be before they come upon Caer-Dineval here? I'd imagine not long. It's not a very big town either.
I'm sure Caer-Dineval will be low on the totem pole for the Sunblight clan. They'll be more concerned with the other major towns, I'm sure. East Haven, Targos. There's not a lot of people here. We have time, and I'm sure by then we'll have abandoned this post anyway.
Oh, Jen, do I get to turn into a bear?
No, why?
Just checking. Can I get eaten?
Unfortunate news for you guys, I guess. We have discovered that the Duergar have actually set up a base right in or around Caer-Dineval. That's actually why we're here today.
That is definitely quite unfortunate. We haven't spotted any activity in the area.
Well, they can go invisible.
It's perhaps because you're held up in your castle here.
Well,
Actually,
I'm a very
you wouldn't-
important person. My drow friend. How interesting. This is a new companion. You were not traveling with a drow before. Very intriguing. Where do you hail from, madam?
Where most of my kind come from, and I'm sure you can guess from where. But I don't think it's very important right now.
Very, very interesting. So you're looking to fight the Duergar, and you brought a drow with you. Well, in any case, we haven't been bothered by them in this outpost, and if they are planning to attack Bryn Shander, then perhaps they will abandon that outpost soon enough. Who can be sure? But we have other concerns to worry about. What are you looking to achieve here? Our assistance.
Well, I think by helping us with the Duergar, you would be helping yourselves. If they've been around here for a while, you don't know. Maybe they've even been in your office. They can turn invisible. You wouldn't even know if they were here.
It is true that they can turn invisible, but I don't believe they can walk through walls and closed doors.
Well, your guards don't seem that vigilant.
Competent, I'd say, but
Ah, yes, well, some of the recruits men in the walls are maybe not the most capable members of our group, but uh, we have other means of surveillance at our disposal. I'm not overly worried about it. And we have the most powerful wizard in Icewind Dale.
And who might that be?
Oh, why, Avarice, of course. Uh, my apologies. You would not have been introduced to her like the rest of your friends here.
So what has drawn you away the from the Duergar? Especially since
Our master has spoken, and he has given us a more important mission.
What mission?
We are assisting Avarice with her goals.
Anything you need help with?
I think we're here on more important matters than helping this guy, but
Shh. She's trying to be sneaky.
Perhaps you could be of use to us if you're interested in helping.
Oh yeah, we'd love to help her. Just tell us
I'm
what
sure
you're doing,
you
what you need
would.
help with.
But nothing in this world comes for free.
and neither does our services.
What
Sorry.
are you hoping to gain from us?
Just knowledge, you know.
Knowledge. Knowledge about
This
what?
is the extent of my social abilities right here.
Jen, you told me she was
Right,
being
Jen?
sneaky.
And I elbowed Jin. Don't we want knowledge?
Yeah, but I don't know if this guy can provide it.
You don't think he knows what kind of help she needs and what it's for?
Doesn't seem like he can provide the help that we need, the knowledge that we need. But yeah, you say that Avarice is the strongest wizard in the 10 towns, or in Icewind Dale. Are you saying she's even stronger than Aslantamir?
That's my understanding, but Avarice could tell you more about it herself.
Is she still holed up in her cellar?
She travels around more lately. As I said, I've been very busy with furthering her mission.
Oh, so she's not here?
She is. I merely meant to say that she has not remained, as you said, holed up in the cellar.
So what can this guy provide us now? Why are we here?
Yes. Why are you here?
Well, we thought you were still interested in helping to take down the Duergar, since you're not.
As I said, we have other interests, but if you need our help to take down the Duergar, perhaps we could come to some kind of agreement.
I think we'll be okay, at least for now.
I don't particularly know what you can offer us for us to even consider even helping you, to be honest. Doesn't seem like our interests align at this point.
And it doesn't seem like you know much more about the Duergar than
Yeah, you could clearly say you're not
I read
interested
you
in
at
the
this
Duergar
point.
anymore. It just doesn't sound like you can provide us with anything, so I'm not really sure why we're still here.
What I could provide you with is a well-trained force, empowered by a Lord of the Hells to help fight your enemy. You say that Bryn Shander is going to be attacked by the Sunblade clan using some kind of weapon made of black Chardalyn that you don't fully understand. Our group is not in danger of being affected by the cursed Chardalyn. But what of the guards and militia of Bryn Shander? Can you say the same of them? How well trained are they these days? What is the quality of their armor and weapons? What can I offer you? A fighting chance against what is to come. However, as I said, it would not be free. But if you don't need my help and you think that the walls of Bryn Shander will hold against this attack without the Black Sword, be my guest. We'll figure out how to solve our mission without you, but I can't say the same for you.
Have any of you seen this fighting force? Is he bluffing about this thing, or...?
I mean, I would assume that they have a decent army or a decent force here.
Well, they're little medallion things that can maybe protect us from the effects of the Chardalyn might be
Right.
good enough for us to at least hear out what he wants us.
Well,
wants help
what
with.
is your proposal? Like, what are you willing to do, and what do you want for it?
We will offer the full force of the Black Sword to help in your defense of Bryn Shander. And in exchange, you will retrieve something for our Avarice, an artifact that she needs.
As a
Why can't she
sort of,
retrieve it herself?
Because the artifact was stolen by Naslantamir, a diviner who will see Avarice coming before she even departs. But she doesn't know about you. You will be a blind spot. If you can retrieve the artifact, Avarice needs it to achieve her goals.
I
As
sort
for
of,
Naslantamir, you can do with her as you wish.
I sort of pull everybody aside and sort of remind them that, as far as we're aware, the wizards are here looking for the floating city, which also is one of our goals. So, helping them with that may also help our long-term goals.
There's no need for secret conversations. This is a business meeting.
My friends are
Well,
clearly
one thing.
merely filling me in on what they know, and I'm obviously still being informed of what's going on here. Nothing nefarious, just filling me in.
Do you have information on where Naslantamir is?
We do.
Where is she?
Does this mean that you accept the deal?
So there's also another option I could offer to, well, really to Avarice. I can conceal her from divination magic. Then she can move against Naslantamir herself.
Avarice has her own mission she needs to accomplish in the meantime. But we can figure this out without you either way. This is the offer.
I feel like any edge we can get over the Duergar is going to be worth our time to at least look into.
What kind of forces are we talking about?
We can offer you 100 men.
And are they
Well-trained
able to
men.
make it to Brinchander in time?
Most of them are quite well trained, yes. And yes, if we depart today, we will arrive in time for your attack.
Can you excuse us for a second?
Absolutely. My office is yours. Think it over. And he walks out the door and closes it behind him.
I don't like him.
Me either.
Can we
but,
peek at
you
his
know.
desk?
Jin, are you
wanna-
sure I can't just eat him?
I don't think he would be very tasty.
You want to peek in his desk or at his desk?
At the top of his desk.
There's nothing on it.
Oh.
There's some stationery, but nothing like written or
Mhm.
anything of interest.
So what do you guys think?
Have you had any other dealings with this guy before me, obviously?
Not substantially. They offered us information on the Duergar, and we
In exchange for
agreed
what?
to exchange the information that we had on the Duergar with them.
What concerns me is how they were apparently so interested in the Duergar, and all of a sudden something just came up, and now they don't care.
Well, they
Well, that's
are
the thing about-
following.
That's the thing about cultists. When their boss says do
Yeah.
something, they do it.
Yeah, they're following Levistus's orders. And even back the first time we came, Levistus had told them to do what they could to assist Avarice.
But now they're
So
helping
it just, yeah. So it looks like now that order takes precedence over everything else for them.
Don't forget, we gotta find Zarok's son up here too. Who knows what the hell he
Right.
is? But I think whatever.
My main concern is if this artifact is something that will help to find Ithrin, because that is what both Avarice and Naslantamir are after.
Right, and that's what I was saying about,
What's
helping
Ithrin?
with it.
It's
The city.
the floating city that we're
Oh, okay.
looking for.
Oh yeah, I know
That's
why it
probably
sounded
not
familiar.
floating anymore. But yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
one of our-
you know definitively that it's not floating.
Right.
You know that information, yeah.
that was one of our long-term goals.
Yeah. The thing is, like, if we promise to get this for her, I don't like going back. On my word.
Okay, but what if we got it for her and brought it to her and then just killed her to take it back? We fulfilled our promise. I don't want to work for a demon, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, she's not a demon.
I think we should just take him up on this offer, assuming he is going to be faithful in that deal of ours. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people in danger right now. Just a few days from now.
Well, that is true.
I would also like to point out that they're cultists for a devil, and while they do sort of skirt the contracts, they are.
Yeah, I think we went over
beholden
this
to-
last time. They're
Yeah.
fairly lawful evil.
I have
We're not
no
We're not
idea.
signing anything, are we?
Or, I mean, maybe, but
Well, I'm just saying, if we agree to the deal, they will fulfill their end and send their forces.
absolutely,
Okay, I see what you mean.
that is true.
Wait, but doesn't
Well-
it make us bad guys to make a deal with the devil?
I mean, first of all, we already made one.
This is
Oh,
like
well,
our
yes, but we
second or
weren't-
third deal with them. Who's doing this?
Yeah, but it's an active deal versus a sure knowledge.
Well, I mean, if it soothes your soul any, we're not making a deal with the devil, just his followers.
Well, I guess
Well-
the question is this artifact potentially worth more than the entire population of a town?
I don't believe so.
I mean, I don't even think that's the question.
I don't think
But
that's
yeah.
the question either.
Why not?
Because I think we'll save the town even without this artifact.
No. They're gonna help us with the town, and then we have to get an artifact for them.
Right, and I
Yeah.
don't think that we need to get the artifact for them to get the town saved.
There's just.
I
a
am
lot
willing
of
to go
unknowns.
along with whatever the group wants, but I do not like working with the devil people. Like it, and I don't think my character would like it. I mean, my character does not like it, and that is where my stance is coming from.
I also don't like working with them, but in this case, I do think that saving Prince Shander is more important thing at this point. And the artifact, we can decide after.
I mean, if we find this
We can
artifact,
deal
we
with that
can sort of
after.
make our own
Yeah.
evaluations of what it.
Right.
Maybe
And
we
yeah,
can come up
like
to some assumption of
like,
what we maybe
like
think
you
we'll
said, we promised to get the artifact. We did not promise not to kill Avarice.
Sorry, I did he tell us what the artifact is, or was he?
do. Just
No.
so it's an artifact.
Can we ask him what it is?
I don't think he's
No.
gonna tell
I
us,
thought we
but
did.
Probably
not?
not, considering that when we asked where the other wizard was, he's like, "Are you accepting the deal or not?"
Right.
Well-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want us to commit before he gives it.
It never hurts to ask.
I mean, does it matter though?
I mean, yeah, kinda. I mean,
I mean,
okay.
it sounds like most of you guys want to take the deal anyway.
Right. So
I mean,
So, it doesn't matter.
Strictly from a if it saves people perspective, I want to do it but I also really don't want to give them an artifact that could potentially give them the power to take over the rest of the 10 towns, if that makes sense.
well, I mean, my point of view, it's already in Neslantamir's hands, who would it necessarily be better in her hands than Avarice's? As far as I can tell, they're both pretty much on the same level.
You don't know anything about Neslantamir. Only that she's an
Except
Arcane
that-
Brotherhood wizard.
Right. And came with Dazan and Avarice.
Doesn't Arcane
Yeah,
Brotherhood
but-
Wizard mean they're a bad guy, like just in general?
No, that's
No.
and that's the thing
They're
that Ryan was trying to point
ambitious.
out. Is that we don't know. They're about gathering knowledge, but they're not a monolith. They're not
We-
all good. They're not all evil.
We did
Okay.
hear a
It's
little
not like
bit
the
about
Red Wizards who
Neslantamir.
are
What?
Okay.
What was it?
Neslantamir is young, is a divination wizard. I don't think you got too much information, but Telarch knows all three wizards because he was a member of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Okay, and but She's not the prodigy, right? That's Avarice.
Yeah, they both kind of are to a degree, just in different ways. They're both young.
Well, at the point that we stand right now, we have no knowledge of whether these people are going to turn the tide of the battle, because we don't know what the weapon is, right? But we do know that they will not be. They do not succumb to the Chardalyn, right? Like they don't get the crazy stuff. Is that am I remembering that right? Or
Kadroth said that in your meeting just now. He said that that was the advantage that he was willing to offer you. There's his force, will not succumb to the curse of the Black Chardalyn, which is he figures is probably a concern of yours since you told
Right.
him that there is a Black Chardalyn weapon.
is that because the necklaces protect them?
He didn't say that definitively. He just told you that they are not susceptible to it. So as you guys kind of conclude your discussion, Kadroth returns, and he has Avarice with him. He walks in and says, "Well, friends, I have returned, and I have brought a guest. If you have any further questions, she's interested in your willingness to bargain with us." He goes and takes a seat at his desk, and she goes and just kind of sits casually in one of the chairs by the fire, and just looks into the fire. She doesn't even really acknowledge that you guys are there. And Kadroth says to you, "What have you concluded?"
What is this artifact that you want us to return?
Avarice, still looking into the fire without looking directly at the party, says, "It's an artifact I need to reach Ithrin. That's all you need to know."
And you would give us information on Slantamir's location and how to fight her?
If you choose to fight her, that's your choice. But yes, I will give you the information I have on her location. This artifact is rightfully mine. I brought it to Icewind Dale to assist me on my mission. Nas Lantamir stole it from me. I need it back. However, let it be known, and she turns to look at the group now, finding Ithrin is my destiny. I'll do it with her without your little band of misfits. But you taking this deal makes things easier for me. So it's up to you. We don't need you. You need us.
I think before we make any deal, I would like to know at least a snippet. You don't have to tell me exactly how you do it. But what makes you and your soldiers not susceptible to the effects of the Chardalyn? That way I have at least some info that you aren't bluffing. Show me something that makes you believe you.
She smirks and looks back at the fire. We're protected by a Lord of the Nine Hells. What else is there to know?
So, devil magic.
Mainly, what is, like... Do we know, like, what Chardalyn actually is besides, like, an ore?
I know what it is. Chardalyn itself is more of an empty glass, a vessel. A lot of the Chardalyn that you've found is infused with cursed demonic energy, but that is just the nature of that Chardalyn. The infusion, the magic itself. The necklaces of the Black Sword are infused with a different type of magic. Chardalyn itself is not evil.
So, who is infusing the Chardalyn?
The Black Chardalyn is left over from an age past. It's been in Icewind Dale a long time.
So this is my first time seeing her. Can I get, like, some description of her? Like, can
Sure,
sort of just, like, gauge what she is, or...
Yeah, so she is a tiefling. She is a tiefling. She is an albino. That's what she looks like.
Cool.
Out of character, if you want to know more about Chardalyn, read The Crystal Shard.
So are we all good on taking this deal? Or is there anything else you guys want to know before we make a decision?
One addendum. if you have you said you have surveillance. While we're busy looking for this artifact, could you see if you could find where the Duergar are hidden around Caer-Dineval, so we can sort them out when we get back?
I mean, it benefits you as well.
But we will keep our eyes open for anybody in and around the town. But I would assume that you are retrieving the artifact after your defense of Brinshander.
Well, that would be the only fair thing to do.
Oh, is this something we're gonna be doing afterwards?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
The attack. That's why I said we're putting out. That's why I was really worried about signing a contract.
So do we have a deal?
I believe we do. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I
I
mean,
just
if you can-
shuffle
Oh, I
behind
pulled out my
Jin a little
gun.
uncomfortably, but I don't say anything.
It's like, well, here's how I see it. If we take the deal, we could be potentially saving 1,200 people. Worst case for them, they all die. Plus, but then they lose out their main force.
Kadroth stands from his desk and walks around to stand before the party and extends a hand out, expecting a handshake, and says, "So we have a deal then." And he smiles.
So Tamar just sort of sighs and, sensing the trepidation of the rest of the party, approaches and shakes Kadroth's hand.
Look, I
just say,
already
yeah,
am
that
not
makes
punching
sense.
him in the face. I think that is like,
Does Jin at least
Okay,
get to
my
punch
part.
you in the face?
Oh, I'm offended that anybody would want to punch me in the face, but I'm glad that we have an agreement. And
Just,
he enthusiastically shakes Tamar's hand and then releases it, and Avarice sighs and stands. Good. I'm already bored of this. You people are so predictable.
I can make it
You'll
not
have the
boring.
Black Sword for your defense. Kadroth can sort out the details. I'll make sure you have the information on Naslantamir after your little town is defended. And she walks out the door.
Could have had a little fun, but perhaps not now. Perhaps someday.
Cynthia pulls down one of her eyelids and sticks out her tongue.
I've just got my hands folded across my chest and I'm standing behind Jin, pouting or glowering, as I like to call it.
Well, I'm grateful for this business arrangement that we've made. And he continues to just smile in a way that kind of makes you feel uncomfortable.
Can I cast detect thoughts on this guy?
Yeah, if you would like to do that, you can. Your spell save DC is 15.
I wanted to do this earlier, but I didn't feel like this was a smart thing to do with the...
So surface thoughts are no save, right? Is that right?
it's a lot of reading. I was trying to read it while this is all going on.
Yeah, if you probe deeper, okay. Okay, so surface thoughts are without a save. Okay, so yeah, you can cast detect thoughts, so you're going to spend level 2 spell slot
Mm-hmm.
to cast that, and you're concentrating on that now.
wait, when it says either way the target knows that you're probing into its mind, that
Yep.
means like
Whether,
whether or not it succeeds
if
or
you
fails.
probe, if you probe.
Oh,
yes.
okay. But
Surface
for
thoughts-
surface thoughts, they won't know.
That's right. Surface thoughts, they do not know. If
Okay.
if he wants, if Tarenthia wants to probe deeper, then they will know.
I wanted to do this earlier, but I didn't like that the scary wizard lady was in here. Powerful wizard lady.
I didn't
okay.
want to do it because I was afraid. Like, I figured if they discovered that,
Well, we already
Someone
have a
was trying to
deal.
be
We already agreed to
that-
help them.
All right, so Tarenthia, you cast detect thoughts, and you concentrate on Kadroth, and you just get the hint of what he's thinking on the surface as he smiles his uncomfortable smile at the group, and in his mind, I'll message you what he's thinking.
Suckers.
You see a death knight
oh,
pressing
your
through a
detect
fog
thoughts
cloud.
is different from my read thoughts.
Yeah, I sent you his surface thoughts on Discord.
Is it what a fabulous mustache?
I wish.
And he says, I will make the arrangements immediately for our people to assemble in Bryn Shander. But I expect that you will send word to the speaker there to be expecting us. I wouldn't want to be mistreated.
So once Bryn Shander is hopefully saved, how are we going to get the information on where to go to find Nest Lantomir? Do we have to come back here?
No.
Seems like a waste of time.
Oh, don't worry. We will get the information to you. We will have a large force assembled in Bryn Shander at the waiting.
Okay. And if I ever use sending with you again, can you please plan out your words to be within 25 before you respond? Thank you.
I'm sorry if my speech is not so truncated as... forgive me, but someone as uneducated as yourself. I just have so much more flourish, so many more things to say and communicate my thoughts in a more elaborate way.
Tamar subtly puts a hand over Jin's itching fist.
Well, brevity is the soul of wit. So,
Yeah, that means say what you mean faster, dude.
Well, if there is nothing else further to discuss at this time, I will get to work. As always, you're welcome to stay in the care.
how's the speaker doing, by the way?
Ugh, still as insufferable as ever. All he does is whine and complain.
That's what us speakers do.
If we do decide to have a meeting of the speakers, will he be well enough to attend, or will you send someone in his place?
A good question. The meeting of the speakers doesn't particularly benefit us at this time. Perhaps we can strike another deal after this one is concluded.
Okay.
Well, we have a lot of stuff to do too, so we'll be on our way.
Safe travels, and good luck with your town.
Man. Don't like that guy. Okay. Let's go find the Duergar cell.
All right, so you exit his office. You guys are gonna just exit the care.
Yeah. That's just anything else you guys want to do here?
Nope.
Did Zoran see anything while we were doing the things?
Let me ask him.
The only thing of interest that Zoran saw is that there are 2 gargoyles perched on different parts of the ramparts around the care.
Did we notice those before, or do we not know if they were there or whatever?
I don't think you've seen them before, nope.
Yeah, so I don't recall that.
Are they like burger-shaped gargoyles?
No, they're gargoyles.
Yeah,
Okay.
gargoyles, yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to assume meta outside of character,
Yeah.
based off of Avarice's picture, that they're her minions.
Wait, off of our picture?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Avarice's picture has 2 gargoyles with her, so OOC, I'm imagining they're hers.
Oh, maybe I should shoot those too.
well, you paid 10 gold for the crow, right? And
No,
you want to pay for
we
these guys?
paid 10 gold
Yeah,
because we had to
fair.
pay with the pearls.
Oh,
Well, I'll say this much. He was very excited for our deal. So you're no closer to finding Zardaruk's son, after all that.
So as you exit the gates of the care, twilight is upon you, and where would you like to go?
What is the range of detect creature again?
Locate creature, I think, is 1,000 feet.
yes, I think so. So yeah, I activate that.
What does that show us?
So there we go. I can locate the nearest creature, well, either a specific creature or the nearest creature of a specific kind.
Okay.
So, Duergar.
Yeah.
As long as I've seen such a creature up close at least once, which I definitely have.
Man, you're lucky all the water's frozen.
Right?
What? Why?
Okay. Because it won't work across running water.
Oh,
Well,
Imagine
running
just
water
building
that's
It's a
at
weird
least 10
quirk.
feet wide.
Can you imagine building a 10-foot wide moat around you just specifically to avoid this problem?
Okay, so yeah, and take a trip around town.
All right.
I'm making my way downtown.
What else is here in this town?
Not a
Pretty
lot.
bare bones town.
we didn't explore it much, to be honest.
There wasn't much to
Right.
explore. There's a ruined watchtower, which is labeled down by where your tokens are on the map. You found out that it's just kind of ancient rubble. It's not anything worth talking about. The party did learn some of the history of the town from the tavern keeper, but it's just like fluff lore. It's not relevant
Yeah.
to this adventure. In terms of points of interest, it's really just the Caer, the uphill climb, which is the tavern, and then the abandoned inn and the ruined watchtower. The docks used to host the ferry from East Haven, which went back and forth before the lake froze over. Now they're unused, and there are some dilapidated ships that are just stuck in the ice.
What a
The town
boring
seems
little
even
town.
more barren than the last time that the party visited here. The rest of the buildings are just residential. A swirling portal opens up kind of in the middle of all you guys, and the room around you kind of warp and disappear into a void, and then kind of rearrange. You're in the meeting room in the town hall in Bryn Shander.
So where would you know who be located?
Are you
Yep.
going off on your own, or are you
Oh,
bringing everybody with you?
I was gonna bring everyone with me.
Yeah, he said that we would find out who he was looking